Alright, what do you do, man? It's your boy Immortality here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys the easiest way to fuse monsters, and specifically we're going to be talking about the monster Sigmarus. So I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest, simplest way to do this so you can fuse this monster in 5 days or less. So here's the requirements to fusing this monster in 5 days or less. First off, you're going to need about 1,000 crystals, preferably around 1,500. And you're gonna need a lot of time, dude. So that means no girlfriends, no Xbox, no going outside. You can't do any of that, dude, because you're gonna be grinding on this game so hard. You're gonna get on this game and you are gonna go to Grind Town because that's what it takes to fuse this monster in 5 days, alright? I was able to fuse mine in 5 days. I got a little bit lucky, but at the same time, I literally played the game probably like 40 hours because I went to work, I had nothing to do, I was just auto playing it all day, and you know how the story goes, man, just sat there and played the game at work. So I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to do it. So first things first, man, you're going to grind for essences. Each day you're gonna grind for whatever essence you need. So you're not gonna grind for magic essences unless you're done grinding for the specific elemental essence that you need. So I have them all laid out. I did all the math for you guys. This is assuming that you have no awakened monsters, all right? You don't have any of the awakened monsters needed to fuse Sig. So, and then this is assuming you need all of the monsters to fuse Sig as well. So you need 40 essences of low fire, 71 essences of low mid, and then 10 essences of fire high. That's what you need just for the fire dungeon. You're going to farm that all day until you have all of those essences, or else you're gonna have to wait until next week, you know, to get more. So each day, whatever dungeon opens, whether it's the fire, the water, or the wind, you're gonna wanna make sure you farm all of the essences you need for that specific day. So then when the water one opens up, you need 55 low, 82 mid, and you need 10 high. And that's just to fuse Sig, that's not to awaken Sig, that's just to get all the monsters awakened to fuse him. Then when the wind dungeon opens up, you need 50 low, 65 mid, and 10 high for the wind. So each day, when these dungeons open up, you're going to want to farm them as much as you can. Once you run out of energy, recharge your energy, continue to farm them. Once you're done farming the dungeon, then you go level up the monsters needed to fuse, you know, whatever monster you're going for. So in this case, if we were going to fuse Sig, you need all these monsters at level 30 and some of them at level 35. So if you are working on leveling them up, you're not going to do that until you got all the essences you need for that specific day. Now, moving on to the magic essences. So this is where it gets really fun. You're not gonna farm these until you're done with all the other essences. So once you got all your fires, once you got all your water, and once you got all your wind, then you come over and you farm these. You need 95 essences of low, 150 essences of mid, and 15 essences of high just for the magic dungeon alone. So as you guys can see, man, you need quite a bit of awakening materials just to fuse these monsters. You're also gonna need minimum 700,000 mana stones, assuming that you gotta fuse everything, and you're gonna need to grind, you know, whatever, you know, map you use to level up, whether it's the Fame and Volcano, whether it's one of the ones from the Aiden Forest or the Farron Castle. You're gonna need to grind those maps because you gotta level up all these monsters just to fuse all the other monsters needed to fuse Sig. So that's my guide for today. You're gonna wanna do all the essence dungeons first, then you move on to farming, you know, your Fame and Volcano or your Farron Castle, whatever it is. You're gonna wanna grind the game out and level up the monsters. After you're done awakening all the monsters and leveling up all the monsters, then you fuse all the monsters. So that's my guide. It is doable in 5 days. You could actually theoretically do it in less than 5 days. It just depends on how far along the game you are. The hardest thing to do with this monster is to get the Water Marshal Cat. I had trouble doing that, so I had to literally open like 300 unknown scrolls, and I got lucky enough to get it. If you already have it, then this monster is really easy to fuse. So anyways, that is all I got for this video, guys. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and stay fresh. I'm out. Peace.
What it do? Penthouse, man, what a view. Fall back cause I'm coming through with my whole team. They coming too, that's ballin', ballin'. I came from nothing to something like it's